What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is the Gauntlet players and how you can get any one of them free, or probably all of them free, depending on how much Gauntlet you're willing to do and how many tokens they give you at the launch of Madden 19. You're going to have 5 choices. You're going to have Jair Alexander out of the Green Bay Packers. He's a cornerback. You're going to have Rashad Evans, Tennessee Titans middle linebacker. Baker Mayfield, obviously, who was like the number one guy that I'll be looking to get. He's obviously with the Browns, which I feel very, very bad for him about. You got DJ Moore with the Panthers. He's a wide receiver. And Vita Vea, he's a D tackle from the Bucks, all right? So all 5 of those guys are going to be available at launch. And I've been getting a lot of questions about, Gmia, they're talking about all this stuff with unlocking this. Yo, man, it's going to take up to level 20 to unlock that. Guys, listen, this is what happens, right? When you first open up your game or you download it digitally and you first go in, everything when you come in, it seems very overwhelming, right? It's like, oh my God, I got so many things to do. I don't know what's going on. Listen, this is the problem, right? A lot of people don't explain to you. If you just jump into MUT and you just think you could do everything, you're going to fail. It's very, very simple. You can't just come in there and like, yo, I got to do it. Look, we take our time. We know what we're doing first, and we trust the process. You know what I'm saying? That's all you really have to do. Trust the process. When you come into MUT, the first thing that you're going to do, right? This is the first thing. Like, we're going to imagine right now. We're going to use our imagination like SpongeBob. I know a lot of you guys know about SpongeBob, bro. Don't try to set trip. Just because you're a grown man, I don't mean you don't watch SpongeBob. As a matter of fact, more grown people watch SpongeBob than kids. That's a fun fact. But don't worry about that. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to objectives and progress, right? Because we don't know what they're going to offer us at launch, all right? Before you even do anything else. Because remember, even though I'm assuming that they're probably going to do a double XP weekend to get your MUT level up, even if they don't, I'm guaranteeing you, let me just tell you this right now, right? With the way that the gameplay has gone, EA wants to make the game simplified by allowing people to have to unlock things to get, certain things open, like the auction house and stuff like that. It's not supposed to be a complex issue. That's why I don't understand why everybody gets so excited about, oh, you got to do this first, you got to do that first. It doesn't really matter how they do it. They want everybody to do it. So are you going to have to put a little bit of time in? Yes. But you're going to have to wait and see how fast I'm going to level up when the game comes out. And it's not because I know more than you do or it doesn't matter about it. It's because I'm going to look for the fastest way to be able to do it. So when we go to, get XP and stuff like that, you can look in the top right. You can see that I'm a level 52. All right. When you figure out what gives you the most points, we're going to apply ourselves like that. But what I'm trying to explain is this. Usually what they've been doing since they've started to allow people to have to unlock certain things before you get to, use the auction house, do whatever, right? Or play certain solos. They've made it so that the solos walk you through everything about the game. So pretty much you're going to be learning about the game as you're leveling up. That's what the experience is about. So anybody that's telling you like, all right, bro, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay? And again, if you're not willing to put in a lot of time into the solos, and when I say a lot, remember, they're moments, okay? So a lot just means like you're going to have to be doing multiple versions of it, but it shouldn't be time consuming per each one, okay? Like for instance, right, even with the boss battles, if a lot of you guys did boss battles, I stopped doing it once I realized I had an extra 22 trophies, and I'm like, yo, why am I still doing this? It doesn't make any sense. These had full games, but it doesn't really matter about all that. Okay, because even with that being full games, it was like 2-minute quarters. It was foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't want to overwhelm you. Now for the promos during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, they're Halloween. Those they vary because they're going to be giving you free cards or certain cards towards the promo so that you don't have to spend as much money. So they get a little bit more involved with those. But for the most part, you're going to be getting something like, similar to this with the Gauntlet. It's going to be a lot of moments. It's going to be things that you have to go through once you unlock level 20. So what that tells me is this, right? I'm just thinking objectively. If you have to get to level 20, like what people are saying, right, to unlock the Gauntlet, don't you think they're going to give you other things to do to be able to unlock level 20? That's going to be solos. You see what I'm saying? Maybe team captains, like we've seen other footage come out. Whatever it is, see. This is what the thing is, right? When you just look at it on the surface, it becomes very, very like involved, intimidating. Oh my God. Understand this, right? They're going to always give you something to make sure that you can unlock what's there. That's without spending money. So for everybody that's oh, bro, you got to pay to play. Okay, listen. Is it easier for you to get your team where you want it to be? Yes, if you spend money. Look, it's obvious. It's just like anything else. If you spend money, usually you're going to get things faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it like this, right? If you get a speeding ticket, you can go to court yourself and try to plea bargain it, or you could pay a lawyer, don't show up, and just pay a little bit more. It's always benefits to using more cash, bro. That's pretty much what it is. Can you get the same thing done? Like if you show up, I've gone in like, yo, bro, I'm gonna take the plea, but I had to miss a day of work, all this other crap. I lose more money going in. Why not pay the extra 50 for the lawyer to go for you? You see what I'm saying? So when you pay the extra money with packs and all this other garbage that goes on, you're gonna get a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And everything's gonna be a little bit more faster and you're gonna come along a little bit better. But you're going to still need certain things with MUT level to be able to use the auction house, to be able to go in here and see what kind of, things you have that's there for a lurk and stuff like that to even build your team more. Okay? So I just want to make sure you guys understand this is something, it's a journey. It's not like you're going to just come in and say, oh, bro, what you said didn't work. No, listen, it's always going to work if you apply yourself to it. Okay? You're going to see what's there. When you first log in and you go over to the solos, you're going to see what's available. Whatever's available, you're going to bang it out. When you bang that out, that's going to open up other things. After it starts to open up the other things, you'll see that what I'm saying, it's just going to be a smooth transition. Because remember, as frustrated as you may be right now with Madden 18, every Madden that comes out, it's a breath of fresh air. Like you don't even remember all the freaking animosity you had towards everyone in your house while you were playing Madden 18 once Madden 19 drops. Because remember, it's a whole new game. There's no patches yet to destroy what's already there that you're going to like. And you're learning something new. So just like anything else, when you're learning something new, you're more inclined to want to, experience what's there. So everything that's going to be available there for you, I'm going to almost guarantee you, like obviously I haven't seen everything, but I can almost guarantee you based on the way that this was, like with the kickoff challenges and everything else that they had, it's going to be enough there for you to level up to 20 within the first day. So pretty much after you level up to 20, we're going to be banging out these gauntlets, okay? Once we start banging out the gauntlets, this is what it is, right? You're going to be at least able to get one of these 5 gauntlet players for free on the first day once you level up. If you have enough time. Look, this is what you do, right? If you already know when you're getting the game, say you pre-ordered the Hall of Fame edition and you're getting it on August 7th, 2018, right? That work day, most of you guys shouldn't be in school regardless of where you are, unless you're in another country. If you're in Australia, stuff like that, I'm not familiar, like with my Italian fans and stuff like that. I don't know how your countries operate with school, but in America, usually, all throughout the States, I don't think, maybe if you got a little bit of summer school going on, you might have school that day when you get it, but you're going to have to portion yourself for the day that you get the game. So if you have EA access and you're getting it on the 2nd, you're going to have to portion your schedule for the 2nd because you're going to need at least 3 to 4 hours to do what I'm saying. After you get those things in, you're going to be able to unlock everything that everybody is saying you got to do this, you got to do that for. Okay? Keep in mind, right? While you're doing that, you're learning the game, you're understanding certain key points and factors, you're starting to look at what's different from 18. See, these are the things you have to understand. Like, I spoke to one guy recently that left a comment. He didn't even know what nanodetection was. Now, a lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, how doesn't he know that? This is why he doesn't know that. He doesn't put in the time to understand certain things and look at what's going on in the field. Or he doesn't read the blogs. He doesn't pay attention to other things. But that's not on him. These are new features that we as content creators have to make you guys be aware of. So you're not worried about, yo, bro, I blitzed 19 guys and nobody got in. They all stood there. You see what I'm saying? People don't understand because as you graduate through the levels of Madden, so many different things happen. And that's why you have to be very, very aware of what's going on. Because once you know what you have to do, you don't need me to tell you anymore. I'm just giving you guys suggestions. You don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing, but I'm urging you to keep it in certain formats so that you can build yourself up and build your team up to achieve maximum levels that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to attain. Because once you learn what I'm saying, you're going to be able to do it on your own. And then you're just going to watch me for, my gameplays and stuff like that and seeing me execute what I've shown you. Because once you're taught it and you learn it thoroughly, there's no really, everything else you learn, you're going to add it on for yourself. So don't be intimidated by it. So this is what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to have the 3 levels, but however they portion the gauntlet, right? you're going to have to go through certain ones to get to the next one. Because sometimes they're going to have it so that you have to unlock all of Rookie to get to Veteran or whatever to Legend. They may change the names. It's still going to be the same thing. Throughout these gauntlets, you're going to earn a certain amount of tokens, trophies, whatever they're going to call them, right, from the gauntlet. After you get those things, right, depending on how much it is, usually you get enough for at least one free gauntlet player. Now, all of these players, they're like 87 overall. I don't like that the wide receiver is 5'11", but it is what it is, the Panther dude, right? It doesn't really matter. The focus is going to be Baker Mayfield. Unless, like I said, unless you pull something really, really glitchy out of some of the free packs and things like that you've gotten, I'm going to suggest that you go after Baker Mayfield, because I'm thinking that the threshold, the throw power threshold, is still going to be 88 because they gave him 88 as the gauntlet player. So that's what I'm assuming right now. If it doesn't matter that your throw power has to be a little bit more, we'll pick that up when we get along there. But as far as everybody that's available, you got a cornerback, a middle linebacker, you got a quarterback, you got a wide receiver, and you got a D tackle. Now, D tackle, I wouldn't even pay attention to that guy. The Vita guy, like, the dude is 65 speed running around like an idiot. We can't really deal with that to start because that might create more frustration for you. And one of the primary things that we have to do is not get frustrated early on, because if we do end up getting frustrated, you start to hate certain things and then it kind of takes you away from the grind. We got to keep our focus on things that's going to make us happy and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? We need our pheromones to be coming out. Like, we need to exude happiness because we're coming off of Madden 18 for most of us, and we just were going crazy and just wanted we wanted the game to end no matter what. Like, we just wanted Madden 18 to just go away and never come back. So we want to keep our mind fresh, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking at the best players to get. Now, out of all of these 5 players, the only ones that I would take a chance on, Baker Mayfield or the cornerback, Alexander from Green Bay. That's it. Because everything else, like the middle linebacker, whatever. I'm not really worried about that, because with the middle linebacker position, there's going to be so many other cards along those lines that we're going to go over once the game is launched that you're going to be able to use. But I'm just going based on the speed that Alexander has. It's going to be decent. It's going to be a decent amount to make sure that you're not really getting burnt wildly by, Randy Moss and a lot of these other cards that you guys are going to be going up against when you go into head-to-head early on. If you're like me planning how I'm planning it, I'm going to put a team together so that after I'm done with my solos, I unlock the gauntlet, I do all that stuff, I'm hopping right into head-to-head seasons. You see what I'm saying? So I'm putting a team together that's going to be able to do all those things. I don't know how you guys are working it, but that's pretty much what I'm doing. So going back to the actual sets, right? Now, once you get those gauntlets done, you're going to have an item set that's going to be in here. Right now, this is a full year of item sets. So obviously, as the year goes on, they add so much more and they keep on adding stuff, right? We're going to go over to our gauntlet, and then we're going to simply put in the ones that we want. Okay? You're going to put in the gauntlet tokens for the player that you want. So you're going to see Baker Mayfield here. You're going to see Alexander here. You're going to see the Evans here. You're going to see all those 5 to start. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't go with Baker Mayfield, you better have Aaron Rodgers. You better have a Team Diamond Tom Brady. You better have a Team Diamond Stafford. You better have something sick. Otherwise, you're going to screw yourself over. Okay? And it's going to be simply that. Now, in the beginning of this Madden 18, it took 3 trophies to be able to get Phillip Rivers. Maybe they do it along the same lines, all right, so that you have enough to at least get 1. More than likely, as the weeks go on, they're going to do what they did with this. They're going to release more gauntlets, and you're going to be able to get all 5 for free. Okay? So that's pretty much how you're going to be able to do it. But it's about where you start. And remember, you don't have to just get them. You can hold on to the trophies because they start to add more players as the year goes on. So you'll be able to get the other ones, a little bit more, faster if you just hold on to them. But I would only use it for the corner and for the quarterback to start. That's it. Everything else I would just stockpile, and then when they release a new player, if we like those players, we'll go after those. So that's how you'll be able to get any one of them for free at launch, all right? Let's just focus on the solos that are going to be available at launch to unlock all our levels, and then we're going to jump right into the gauntlet. I hope that this has been informative to you and you guys are ready to go for Madden 19, because you're going to need to be ready to go if you're playing with me. You see what I'm saying? Don't come in here with excuses. We don't need excuses. We're doers over here, bro. We get things done. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and share. See you guys and girls next time. One love.